Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. This is timeless and for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. So if this doesn't resonate, and you'll know if it does resonate in the first few cards if it's your situation. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your other signs, Moon, Rising, Sun. This is all about what Spirit want you to know, Cancer. Guidance from Spirit and what Spirit want you to know with this situation at the moment. So what's the situation with you at the moment? What's the energy? What's the situation at the moment for you? Oh, okay. Journey. This is, you're in the journey. It's like you feel like you're in the process. You're in the process of something. You're in the journey. It's not like you've just embarked on it. This is something that feels quite like it's been with you for a little while, and you're on the end stretch. We've got man holding coin. What's the situation with Cancer? Ooh, that wants to come out. What's the situation with Cancer? Magician in the mirror. This card always reminds me of Lord of the Rings. If that resonates for any of you Cancers out there, if there's any synergy, any alignment with those films or those books. This is a journey of understanding security, material possessions, which is very Cancer-based traits, very Cancer energy. Also Cancer energy, intuition, water, emotions, home, family. Really building that security, in home or in work or however it resonates for you. And you've been on this path a while, Cancer. You've been on this path a while. Ooh, okay. I love it when they fly out because it's like, yep, I need to take this message. Oh, beautiful. So this is all about following your intuition, the journey of really understanding your intuition, what you want, your higher self. Okay. Daughter romance, understanding these personal relationships. Blossoming abundance. Understanding the journey to understanding the relationships that make you happy. This could be romantic or in any other part of your life. It doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to... Ooh. Hostilities. Okay. There's a lot of male energy here. Balancing Cancer feminine energy, moon energy, with almost like the hostilities of life. Some of the things that come up in life that feel really harsh, that feel the action that feels really harsh, or words or environments that feel really harsh to us. The journey of understanding, it's almost like carving the right path for you, carving your path, Cancer, and your intuition leading you to the right path on this journey to understanding, building things in the material world that are in relation to your home, your sense of security, your sense of commitment, relationships, romance here. But romance can be, it doesn't have to be a partnership. Romance can also be falling in love with what you do, falling in love with who you are, falling in love with how you're showing up in the world. Okay, oops. They're all flying out for you, Cancer, today. Help from above. This journey is a journey with Spirit. This is a journey with Spirit. Have faith. I feel like you've already had faith. You've had faith on this journey. And if that feels like it's coming to a close, or you feel like you're just running out of a bit of faith, keep the faith. Mastery numbers here. We've got 22, 33. If they yeah, I just wanted to see what that was. If that resonates, mastery numbers. You're mastering something here. You're mastering your understanding of relationships and your understanding of what love means to you and how love shows up in the world. Pay attention to signs. Okay? A family and tribe. Okay, this is your understanding relationship, the love between yourself and another in relationships, yourself in communities, where you fit in communities, the love between single and, so between you and another, so in partnership, but also the love that can transpire within a community, within a family environment as well. There's been lots of signs for you on this journey. It's like you've been noticing numbers, you've been noticing feathers, you've been noticing the same thing happening over and over again. You've been noticing, like, if you do tarot, it would be like the card coming out, the same card coming out, the same message repeated in different ways over and over. We've got patience. I feel this is in relation to having patience to what you're going through on an internal spiritual level, on an emotional level. Have patience on how that shows up in the real world. It doesn't happen straight away. Time in spirit is completely different. Time on earth and our understanding of space and time, our experience of space and time is very different to the rest of the universe, to the divine, to the consciousness. Timing is completely subjective as well to all of us. Some days it feels like it goes really fast, some days it feels like it goes really slow, but it's exactly the same relativity. Don't worry if it's not going as fast as you want it to, or don't worry if it feels like it's going too fast. We've got sexuality. This is feminine. This really is your energy, Cancer. Your feminine energy, your expression, your creativity. Understanding also how to mirror that into what you do, really owning your own desires, almost your creative streak, owning that, the feminine energy part of you, because that's a huge part of Cancer energy. The moon energy, the Cancer energy, the feminine, the mother, the daughter, the aunt, however this relates to you. The feminine energy in all of us that comes out in creativity, in different kind of wants and needs. Okay. This is, oh no, that was me not being able to shuffle. But this journey is taking you somewhere that feels really amazing. How teachable are you? Understanding different ways of thinking, different ways of doing things, different perceptions. It's like you need to it's like you're on a journey of understanding things from different viewpoints, and then understanding your take on it, taking pieces and little pieces from different things and making it your own. Making it your own so that you feel secure with it, and not being too fixed in what's happening, what's around you. Not being too fixed in how you see something. Being open to different perspectives here, this feels like. It feels like this is coming through for you already in one-to-one relationships, close relationships. That could be work, it could be home, it could be projects you're working on, it could be anything, any situation. Okay. What does Spirit want to highlight about this journey or this path? What does Spirit want to highlight about this pathway for you? What does Spirit want to highlight for you? What do you need to know about this journey, Cancer? Having patience is not easy. Having patience and staying grounded can be a bit of a challenge when you already feel, when you could be feeling, or when you are feeling a little bit unnerved. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Okay, there's definitely abundance coming in here. Abundance of, it feels like emotional abundance, emotional maturity, mastery, passion and pleasure. Not surprised. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. How you enjoy personal relationships. And for many of you, this could be a romantic relationship. If it's not a romantic relationship, it's how you view romantic connections. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. All about pleasures. Bringing pleasures into your home. This could also mean bringing pleasures like having really nice, a really lovely blanket that you love to... a really nice blanket that you love to snuggle under, or really nice jumper that you love the material of. So pleasures of the material world that feel really nice in a sensational way. Oh, we've got two here. Okay, journey by moonlight. So we've got The moonlight here is like the darkness. So you've got the stars and the moon. You're traveling by night here. And the moon represents you, Cancer. The moon represents you and your journey. It's a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey of really diving deep into who you are. Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. So if you feel like you are if you do feel like unnerved about the journey that you're on, don't be worried about taking a risk. Security isn't familiarity. Security is the security of knowing that you will land on your feet almost. It's knowing that you can find solitude and home anywhere. There's things that you're discovering about yourself during this journey. There are things you're discovering, and there's it's like a door's been opened to a whole new way of life for you. What else about this journey? What does Spirit want you to know about this journey that you're on? What's the important parts of this journey for you, Cancer, right now that you need to focus on or be aware of? What do you need to be aware of on this journey? Okay. We've got view from above and watching clouds. Okay, lie back, rest and relax. Get the big picture. So this is watching clouds and view from above. And watching the stars, watching the sky, watching the moon. This is all about finding this. This is all about understanding your soul imprint as well, for me, from a kind of astrological sky perspective, sky imprint, soul imprint, energetic imprint perspective, emotional imprint. But this is also getting a different perspective, on what relationships look like for you. No, I think we're done here. Okay, what relationships look like for you and what's possible in connections in relationships. What you can ask of other people, what you can ask for yourself, what other people can ask of you, how you can feel secure in one-to-one relationships, and how you can make them blossom, and how you can help each other grow. It's like a simultaneous personal growth here. It's like if you're in a relationship, it's like you're both going through some growth. Or if it's a friendship, you're both growing and you're kind of helping each other. If it's a work situation, it's like you're going through the emotional parts of work, not just the physical parts of work, or the strategical parts of work, perhaps work or career or projects, anything you're working on. It's like, how are you emotionally moving through those situations? How are you then viewing them differently? And this is really beautiful energy. You might be feeling a little bit nervous, or it might feel like you've been stuck in this kind of dark space, this moon star energy, but you're starting to embrace that now. And if you don't feel that, you will be very soon, because this is current energy we're looking at. Yeah. Oh, wow. Protecting treasure. Protecting treasure. This can be a card of holding on to something potentially too tightly. But this really is finding the treasure, because we've got here uncovering treasure and protecting treasure. So once you find it, don't be worried. Don't worry straight away about it leaving you, or it going anywhere, or it being compromised in any way that feels bad for you, that feels insecure for you. Enjoy it. Make room to enjoy as well. Don't be worried. I'm getting a feeling here of something good happening for you, something good being discovered, but then you're worried straight away about it leaving, about it going, about it being broken down, about it dissolving in some way. Commitment. 3 6s and 9s also feel quite important here. Master numbers and 3 6 9, if that resonates for you. How you are committed in partnerships. This is all about partnerships for you. One-to-one connections. How you feel in a partnership and one-to-one connection, Cancer. There's been a long journey of kind of self-discovery through partnerships, but and also not just that, like an evolution an evolution of partnerships. It's going into the unknown. Yeah. So we've got Dragon's Lair and Golden Palace. So this is really, we've got the moon as well again. And this is new moon energy. We've got almost what that looks like as new moon energy and full moon energy in here. You're going into something that is amazing. You're going to a golden palace. You're going somewhere that is completely secluded, that is special, that is protected, that is sacred. But you might feel like you are going into the dragon's lair. It could feel, because it feels so unknown, it could feel really insecure right now. Okay, it could feel really insecure right now. Because it's so unknown, because it's so unfamiliar. It's uncharted territory is what I'm hearing. Uncharted territory. Oh, okay. Oh, into the unknown, of course. We're going into the unknown, which feels scary. I know, Cancer. It feels scary. And there's encouragement. This is a really gentle encouragement. Sorry, you've got the light there. This is a really gentle encouragement. This is soft, this is gentle, this is done with precision, this is done with compassion. That's where you're getting help from above. You're seeing from your higher self and your human self, and they're not quite connected yet. You can see both, but they're not quite connected yet. So it feels like you're in the middle of a storm, Cancer. It feels like you are in the middle of chaos. If you're still feeling in this energy, lean into this encouragement. This is also gentle encouragement for yourself, but also in the relationships, in communication that you're in commitments that you're in. Encouragement is a form of love. It's like a love language to encourage somebody to be their best self. But that includes you, Cancer. That includes you. We've got another 9 here. We've got another 9 here as well. Okay, 3, 6, and 9 is very important for somebody out there. Yes. If you do feel that there's storms coming in, or you're in a storm, or you're worried about storms coming in, go back to the big picture. View from above. Understand the whole picture and have faith. Okay, and don't worry about hostilities that come in. They will pass. Storms will pass. Sorry about my nails at the moment. I had an allergic reaction to nail varnish, and it's caused me a bit of problems. Okay, what else do you need to know? What energy is moving through this situation for you? Oh, okay. Yes, you are coming to the end, Cancer. Absolutely coming to the end. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You're coming to the end of this cycle, and it's been tough, but you're coming to the end of it now. Prosperity lies ahead. This is grounding energy for you, Cancer. We've got Taurus, Capricorn energy. We've got Taurus, Capricorn. And this is earth energy. This is leaning into earth energy. So it could be that you might want to get out. And if you do feel a little bit too fluid, ground yourself in nature. That's going to be important for some of you. Oops. Your dreams need a practical plan. So once you've moved from your intuitive side, you can integrate that. This is how you're going to connect the things that you're receiving intuitively with this 7th chakra energy, and how you're going to ground them, how you're going to bring them into your personal relationships, how you're going to open that door to your personal relationships, your romantic relationships, all of your love relationships, and how that's going to blossom into abundant relationships. Okay, needs a practical plan. If you're not there yet, it is coming. It is coming. Oh, and conclusions are within reach. Okay, so it might feel like you've got some obstacles at the moment, but they will be removed either by you or by somebody else, but they will be removed, and you will be able to see clearly. It's very close. Oops. It's very close. What other energy is with you at the moment? Is there any other energy with you at the moment? What does Spirit want you to know about this energy, Cancer? Other energy, yeah, okay. Believe in the impossible and nothing will come of this situation. What you are worried about is not going to come into fruition. Okay, that's what Spirit's saying to you. We've got another full moon here. Full moon, full moon, full moon. You're completing, okay? And it can be a time of just rest, allow yourself to take a breath. Because there's been a lot happening, especially in the emotional body, there's been a lot happening. So what you're worried about, nothing will come of this situation. What you're worried about in any way. Oh, we've got another full moon here. Believe in the impossible. Okay, no restrictive thinking for you anymore. This feels like, how teachable are you? If you're restricted or limited in the things that you think are possible, or the ways of life that you feel are possible, believe in the impossible. Believe that that can change. Believe that that can be different. Okay. Let's have a look. Where are we going, Spirit? Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look at the energy that's within you personally at the moment as you're going through this situation, Cancer. As you're going through this situation, what is it that's happening? What is it that's happening for you? The giveaway. We're letting go. We're letting go, but we're also contributing to another. This is connected to other people. This is also receiving messages from Spirit, receiving messages and guidance from Spirit, and accepting things that come in, as well as giving away things. It's the flow of, almost the flow of kind of pay it forward. Just everything is, this is me not being able to shuffle, that was my thumb. Yeah, there's an exchange happening here. There's an exchange and a release happening here. And it's like understanding, you're kind of learning. You're definitely learning in these personal one-to-one relationships, for sure. I'm still on this. Ask for help from your guides, your spirit guide, your angels, whatever you resonate with, whatever you work with. Ask for help and support from them. Okay? But you have the world in your hands. Like, ask for the strength if you need the strength to do something. That's what's coming through with that card. Okay. Taming the wind. Okay, this is now grounding everything that you're going through. It's grounding everything. It's been a whirlwind. We've got storm fields here. It's been a whirlwind. It's felt, oh, okay, it's not these because I dropped those. We've got the witness. You're starting to really be able to see from a different perspective. Okay, get the big picture. You're starting to really see from this different perspective. And the tree of life. It's understanding the cycles, the secular cycles that come in with all of these different phases. Understanding the full moon down to the new moon. Understanding the whole cycle, the whole journey. You're getting the deepest perspective of the whole journey. Okay, and you're grounding it in reality. You're grounding it in reality. And you're grounding it through your personal relationships in reality. Through your one-to-one connections. Okay, what other energy are you working with at the moment on this journey? The mystical shaman. A lot of what's happening to you could potentially be happening in your dreams. It's the first thing that came through with this card for me. It could be happening in your dreams. It could be happening, you could be getting messages in your dreams, or this doesn't necessarily feel like messages. This feels like healing. Experiences healing, understanding, knowledge, heightened intuition through your dreams. You don't need to know where it comes from. You just need to know that it's there. And this is helping you ground your energy as well. Yeah, we've got ancestors. We've got ancestors helping us here, Cancer. You've got you've got ancestral roots, and you've got potentially ancestral emotional patterns that you're kind of breaking, understanding, discovering here. This is also finding your own rhythm. So finding your own rhythm and not worrying about judgment. Finding the rhythm and the depths of your own consciousness. This also, if this resonates for you, might not resonate for everybody, but if you do any shamanic journeying, this could be where you're finding answers, or where you will find answers, or where you can explore these topics more. Okay. What other energy are you working with at the moment through this journey? What other energy does Spirit want you to be really aware of right now? Okay, these cards are so little, I'm actually not quite sure why I can't shuffle them properly today. Okay. Contemplation. Cycles again. We've got cycles again, okay? We've got the circle again. We've got the fullness again, the completion again. Did I say contemplation? I mean completion. Why did that come up? We'll see. Completion. Something is definitely moving from one phase to another. You've been on this journey for a long time, Cancer. I don't know why that contemplation came up. We will find out soon. I'm sure Spirit will tell us. You kind of, this is, with this completion card as well, it's like there's all the colours of the rainbow here. Like you understanding all sorts of things from different perspectives, from different realms almost. And you're starting to be able to put them all together. And that's when you can have a practical plan. So that's when your dream state becomes a plan that you can put into action. But there's not a lot of action here. And most of this journey that you've been on so far has been the emotional side, the spiritual side, the ethereal side, in your personal relationships, in your one-to-one relationships. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, very spiritual journey. Very spiritual journey you've been on, okay? Trust in the teachings. Trust in the teachings. We've got another full moon here. If you had any doubt, Cancer, that this cycle might or might not be coming to an end, if this have faith is really, you're really not sure or convinced, the circle. This also is community. This is the circle. This is the circle of your own journey, but this is also the circle of something else. That's going to resonate for some of you. This also feels like the circle of life. So there could be, not for everybody, of course, but this could be pregnancy or family or adoption or expanding your family in some way. And we've got the Sorcerer. We're starting, and we've got more circles here as well. We've got more completion, more fullness behind with the sun and the planets. Are they planets? I feel like whenever I see this card, I feel like they're planets. You've also got the colours of the rainbow here. So you're going through chakra work. If you've been doing chakra work, it's like going through alignment of the chakras, going through the different realms, going through the different aspects and bringing them all together, just understanding them and completing your emotional journey with them almost. Okay. Let's see what else is with this. Oh no, we're not here. Spirit's saying go here. So let's see what the purpose of this journey is. Let's just get, what does Spirit want you to know about the purpose of this journey? Where is it leading to? Where is all of this emotional journeying, these one-to-one relationships, how we feel about romance? Where is this leading you, Cancer? And what I was going to say as well with this Sorcerer card is, when you've connected all of the different realms and when you understand all of the different levels, all of the different aspects, particularly with the chakra energies, when they're aligned fully and when if you do any chakra work, if they're spinning in the most grounding way for you, if they're spinning in the way that they need to for you, at the speed you need them to go at, too fast or too slow. Do you remember we said that earlier? everything needs to be spinning and going to the beat of your own drum. Everything needs to be at your pace, at your tempo, at your beat. You have the ability to change this and to redesign. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You can redesign in the way that you want to, regardless of judgment from anybody else. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, the divine plan. This culmination of understanding and this cycle we've got here. Where did I put this cycle? This kind of completion, this circle, all of this is coming. Oops, sorry, let me put that a bit closer so you can see properly. All of this is coming through a divine plan. It's not just for you. If you have children or young people in your environment that you take care of, that you're a guardian of in some way, this feels like what you're learning and what you're integrating into your life right now in these relationships, romantic or otherwise, any relationships. It feels like this is not just for this generation, this is for many generations to come. Cancer, this is extraordinarily beautiful energy. Really is beautiful energy. Oh, I'm upside down. This is really beautiful energy, and you've done it, and this journey might have been kind of choppy waters on the inside, but you've been supported. You have really been supported. You've been able to see as well. You've been able to go through these experiences and understand the chaos of these experiences, but see it from a different perspective so that they don't destabilize you. This is finding home within yourself. Okay. Oh, okay. So the feminine energy of Cancer, sisterhood of the rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. We've also got here the sorcerer, the mystic shaman, the witness. So you've been witnessing everything that's happened. You've been witnessing as well as going through and taming the wind, which is very feminine energy, and Cancer, feminine energy, but really being harnessed with this journey that you're going through. And if you feel stuck on this journey, or if you still feel worried about being in the unknown and worried about taking the risk, if you still feel like it's not grounding, if you still feel worried about anything that you're going through, you might find solace, support, or help or guidance within some kind of community where feminine energy is harnessed from like a good, true, creative, because we've got creative down here as well, creative feminine energy. Okay, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. If there is some grounding, if there's some grounding that you know that you need to do, or you feel you want to do, or you feel pulled to do, it's important to do that. Okay? It's important to do that, and you might find that, at least to start with, in something that really harnesses your feminine energy. Okay, what lessons have we been learning? What lessons does Spirit want to highlight that you've been learning? Because we don't want this all to be for nothing, do we, Cancer? This is definitely leading us somewhere. Our own evolution, our spiritual evolution, our spiritual growth. It's leading us somewhere. What have we been learning? What does Spirit want us to know about our learning? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Intuitive is absolute key for you, Cancer, for Cancer energy, when you've got strong Cancer energy. And this uncertainty about decisions, what I'm also getting, the ability to say no. Yeah. Indecision, abundance. We've got abundance as well here. This abundance feels like emotional satisfaction abundance. Really being happy with your emotional connections, which leads to abundance across your life, across all areas of your life. What other lessons? What does Spirit want to let us know, Cancer, about what we've been learning through this? There is an absolute fate. There's an absolute need for faith, like having faith is really strong. It's almost like that's at times that might have felt that that's all you have to cling on to. You've been growing. There's been a huge growth spurt here. So if it has felt difficult, it's been a big growth learning journey. And it has been a while. It feels like for most of you it's been a while. And denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. We've got awareness here. Being the witness, being aware what's happening rather than being a victim of what's happening. Okay, you've got that beautiful kind of balance with those two energies. And understand, it's almost like you started out in denial and being really indecisive, but this whole journey has helped you be able to deal with kind of these hostilities, these things that have come up. And the denial, it's almost like it started with the denial of being on this journey, and then you had to surrender and give into it. Because we have no other choice, do we? When life gives us something, it gives it to us for a reason. Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. Life gives us everything for a reason. And if you are stuck in any kind of regret, know where you're going to. Oh, okay. Okay, if you're stuck in any kind of regret, humor. If humor works for you, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So also acknowledging that things can be light, even heavy, even things that can be perceived heavy can be light. Okay, and self-esteem. So this denial and regret feels like it's been lowering your self-esteem, potentially making you feel bad about life, or make you feel bad about the kind of one-to-one, those relationship connections that you're in. But you've now got more confidence in those connections because you've learnt more. You've learnt more on this emotional journey about yourself and others. And it's all leading to abundance. This is all leading somewhere really good for you. Really good. Okay, let's see more about this specific situation for you, Cancer. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know about the specifics of this situation? Okay. 5 of Air. There has been some turmoil. There has been some conflict. These hostilities and this conflict have possibly caused you quite a lot of pain that haven't been easy to let go of. This also can be this energy can be very, lots of people, lots of opinions, everyone arguing, nobody listening. This is a time for listening. A time for listening, particularly with you, with this energy, in your relationships, like listening to understand. If both people listen to understand, everything is understood. Okay, what else about this specific situation? What else about this specific situation does Cancer need to know? Okay, I'm going to take all of these because it feels like follow on. Yeah, you've been in illusion. 7 of Water. You haven't known where to go. This indecisiveness. It's like everything's been a dream. Page of Air. Potentially not thinking or communicating exactly what's going on in your emotional body. 4 of Fire. This is the 1111 card. So this is soulmate connection, soul tribe, and we've got family and soul tribe down here. Some of this, some of you might resonate with kind of learning how to be more flexible in your relationships, in your connections. And by flexible, I mean feeling safe enough to try different things or to see a different point of view. Because for some of you, that might feel unsafe. That might feel hostile when somebody says, "Can we do this way?" And it's learning, it's understanding that. But this is true alignment of relationships. And if you're in a romantic relationship, if that's your situation, if that's how this is resonating, it's turning that, it's that really going to the depths of that soul connection. Okay. Okay, where are we going now, Spirit? Where are we going now? One second, I'm just waiting to see where they are pulling me. Okay, so how is Spirit helping you through this? Because with this illusion as well, it sort of feels like sometimes you might have felt out of touch. You might have felt out of touch at times. Also want it, yeah. Soul journey. This has been a deep uncovering soul journey. This feels, if you resonate with kind of past life and journeying through our experience here on earth for your soul journey, for your spiritual evolution, this feels like what you're going through, because we've got journey and soul journey, and this is all very emotional, spiritual. This is not even necessarily evident in the material world. It's evident in relationships, your connections, and your emotions. But this is a big, if you do resonate with that, this is a big one that you wanted to tick off in this life. Okay, but you're getting there, Cancer. It really feels like you're getting there. What else does Spirit want you to know about this journey? Okay, what else does Spirit want you to know about this journey? Wow. This is... Okay. For those of you where this resonates in a romantic partnership, okay, we've got intimacy, we've got sexuality, family and tribe, intimacy, we've got loads of personal one-to-one connections here. We've got the Four of Fire and we've got intimacy. And this card for me, in particular with your reading right now, is twin flame connection. But you are really understanding intimacy on a soul, spiritual, energetic level. This is stunning. Cancer, this is really stunning. This is really stunning energy. This is part of your soul journey. This is really part of your soul journey, okay? And this twin flame connection here. Okay, there's one more from here. I can feel this. Okay, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay. Oh, right, we've got boundaries. As a water sign, oh God, this is amazing. Okay, this is all This is all really connected. Okay, we've got intimacy, soul journey. So we've got this amazing connection that we don't know what to do with, because there's no. If you are in kind of a twin flame, if you resonate with that, if that's the kind of terminology you use, it's not necessarily twin flame in a good bad way. This is soul connection. This is deep understanding of the opposite, the soul, the person that you're connecting with. This is turning two people into one. This is two into one kind of energy with this. This is really igniting masculine and feminine. Part of the hostilities, do you remember we were saying about, like, if somebody wants to try something new, or they want to go somewhere for dinner that you're not quite sure about even, I'm just giving you an example, it doesn't actually have to be this, but in principle, if somebody says, oh, we always go to this restaurant, why don't we try here tonight? And you're like, no, don't want to do that, because it feels unsafe, it feels new, it could feel like it could make you feel insecure to go into the unknown and do something new. But it's about expressing your boundaries. It's expressing your boundaries so that you know where you stop and start and where they stop and start. Because with this energy, it can be that you kind of mold into another, but it's understanding your boundaries and the boundaries of another. Okay? And the freedom that comes with that, the freedom that comes from just letting go. Lie back, rest and relax. There's nothing for you to do here. This is for you to experience, okay? And there's no rule book here. There's no strategy. There is not a lot of mental that's coming in. Where you've been in turmoil has been mental energy. Where you've been, the communication has been quite early stage communication. It's like you don't quite know how to express yourself. And where you felt trapped at the moment has been in your mind. Everything is coming from your emotions and from your heart space and from your intuition. But that's where this freedom is. We've also got the mirage and the opposite of colours here. Like two different parts coming into one. This is masculine, feminine energy. This is finding freedom. The freedom comes from being able to express yourself in a safe place. And that safe place is yourself, because you've set boundaries that feel good for you. You've set boundaries that feel really good for you. And that there's freedom in you feel free in yourself, in acceptance of yourself, but you also you feel free in connection with another. I just want to get here, because this feels, there is like how this manifests in a practical sense, in a material sense. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I wanted to get an action card, because all of this, it's like there's a feeling of struggle with knowing how to bring this in the material world, knowing how to actually communicate, knowing how to bind this feminine and masculine energy. So I wanted to pull a card to help with the action. We've got Poseidon, water, and flow. Okay, go with the flow. Go with the flow, Cancer. There's nothing for you to do here. There's nothing specifically to do. As I say, there's no rule book. This is all about finding what works for you in these relationships. Yeah. This is such beautiful energy. Of course we've got a water animal. Why would we not have something to do with water and flow? Sea turtle, protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. I mean, what a card, Cancer. What a card. We've also got here the rhythm, and we had somewhere down here underneath all of these cards the rattle. We had, like, you know, moving to the beat of your own drum, finding your own rhythm. Is there anything else? Anything else to help Cancer ground this energy, Spirit? Anything else to help Cancer ground this energy? You are absolutely on the right path. We've got flow twice here. You're protected in this flow as well. Don't feel going into the unknown and going with the flow means you've got no security. There's a huge, deep learning in this for you. And your connections will absolutely blossom. Don't forget, we've got this blossoming abundance down here as well. They will thrive beautifully with what you've been learning, what you've been experiencing, the knowings that you've been having, the realizations you've been having. This is all just in experience. It's almost like unexplained experiences. Okay. Do you know what? Okay, we've got Puffin, partnership. Again, wow. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Okay, partnership. Communicate what you need. Communicate what you need and go with the flow. And this isn't hostility. This isn't being hostile. This is communication between two people that deeply, deeply love each other, but sometimes potentially get communication wrong. And having boundaries, I say wrong, there is no right and wrong. It just gets messed up sometimes, communication. And sometimes we use words in a contextual way that we don't necessarily see in another way for somebody else. But it's just the journey of understanding another and ourselves simultaneously. Putting those boundaries up, finding freedom in partnership. Freedom doesn't mean solo. Finding the freedom in partnership as you move in flow with another. Really, really beautiful energy here, Cancer. Really beautiful energy. I hope that's helped you on your journey, and I hope to see you next time for another reading. And in the meantime, take care.